Alright, what up guys? Welcome back to another day. It's Tuesday, 2:30, just got off work a little bit ago. Did 2 total knee replacements today, and now we're heading to the gym. Back day, one of my favorite days, probably favorite muscle group to lift. I love doing back. I love getting a back pump. More so than chest, more so than legs, more so than arms. I don't know. I feel like there's something about getting a back pump that just makes you feel great. Or at least it does for me. I love it. But also, so if you're a beginner and you're first starting out trying to get a back pump, it's really not going to happen. It doesn't happen for the first couple months that you're lifting, I would say. Unless you, I don't know. When I first started lifting, and I had a good idea of what technique I should be using, the rep ranges I should be using, and I was the youngest of 3 boys. Both my older brothers lifted, and my dad was a bodybuilder, so we kind of all went to the gym together when I first started going. And even for the first 2 or 3 months of lifting with them, I wasn't ever able to get a back pump. And that's just because your muscles aren't developed enough when you're first starting out. At least most of the time. Maybe if you're a little bit older and you first start, you might be able to get a back pump and feel sore. But if you're pretty young and you're just now getting into lifting, don't be harsh on yourself just because the first couple months you don't really understand where you want to be stretching or where you need to be squeezing. So give yourself some time for sure. But then once you get the first back pump, it's amazing. You just walk around like a Dorito for the rest of the day. Just fucking shoulders out, lats spread, can't walk through doorways. That's the goal. That's what we're going for today. And another quick thing to mention that I don't really mention on here all too often, but I just randomly thought of it. When you have a wide grip for when you're doing back, regardless of if you're doing a row or you're doing a pull down, the wider your grip is, the more, how do I want to put it? Maybe it's a better way. So if you're grabbing an inside grip or a close grip, you're usually or mainly going to be working on the thickness of your back. But if you're grabbing a wide grip, you're going to be working on the width, getting the wings going. So, and it's important to work both. So that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go do some pull downs, rows, pullovers. Those are basically the 3 main movements. And then you can decide whether you're going to do free weights, machines, cables, X, Y, and Z. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're getting a stretch and a squeeze, you'll be okay. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to grow a muscle group. It just takes a little bit of work and some consistency. So that's what we got second half of the day. I need to stop talking though because I need to down this pre-workout. I got the usual 5 grams of creatine, 5 grams of beta-alanine, and 6 grams of L-citrulline. Probably going to throw some biceps in towards the end of this workout as well. Probably just one movement like I did yesterday for triceps. What that movement's going to be, if I had to guess, it's going to be single arm preachers. Single arm preacher curls are my favorite bicep movement. I love them just because I feel them the best, and you can still go heavy, achieve progressive overload on it, and that's just a great movement. Okay, for back, I don't know what's in store for us, but we're 2 minutes away from the gym, so I'll see you guys in there. I have no idea.
No?
Alright guys, welcome to the workout. First thing we're doing, dead hangs to warm up the shoulders and band work. The go-to basically every time that I start a workout. And this stretch right here, after a chest day, oh, it just feels good, right? You should be sore after the chest day, and then just stretching out your chest just makes you feel like you did a good job, right? Still actively finishing this during the warm-up. Feel pretty heavy just hanging there though, to be honest. So I didn't get out of my room until a little after 1 today, and then went down to the cafeteria and just ate a ton of food. So I feel pretty heavy right now, and not necessarily a bad thing, but it's gonna make the warm-up harder, that's for sure. Normal warm-up: pull-ups, straight arm planks, push-ups, elbow planks, hanging leg raises, sets of 10. I don't know how many sets we're gonna do, at least 2. I didn't expect my chest to be this sore. So I was mainly doing singles yesterday, like trying to work up to the 405. And like even just doing those push-ups right there, like I can feel it. All right, I'm thinking the first movement that we're gonna be doing is heavy pull downs. Just sounds nice right now. All right, instead of hanging leg raises, knees to chest on that one. All right, let's pull some weight. Even though I'm not that tall, I still drop the seat down basically as low as it can go, just because it makes it easier to stretch at the top. Didn't do too many pull-ups to start, so we've only done 20. We did 2 sets of 10 for everything, and now we're kind of just getting warmed up on this. Do a little inside grip first. Ooh. 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 First heavy set. We're gonna go with the outside grip to this, okay? So first one was the inside grip, pulling more in front of me. Outside grip, pulling more to my sides. Ooh. 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 Not too bad. Definitely didn't go to failure there, but I wonder how many reps I could get with 3 plates. I was just thinking about this because I split open my callus. I didn't rip it off, but I split it down the middle. And so when I'm grabbing this, I can't really take my normal grip, just because when I'm taking my normal grip, I'm basically wrapping my hand around the bar like that and kind of pulling with my forearm to start. And a lot of people will just grab it with their fingertips and call it good. But I feel like if you wrap your entire hand around the bar, you can definitely pull a little bit harder. And I don't know, it hurts my hand to do that right now, so it's not really what we're doing. We're gonna see how heavy we can go though. Obviously chalk helps as well, right? If your hands get slippery and they start slipping on you, you wanna make sure that your back is the first muscle that's fatigued in the sets rather than your forearm or your grip. That's why I like using chalk too, just because it helps with the grip a lot. You could also use straps, but I feel like straps negate from like how hard you can actually squeeze something. So I don't always use them. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I hardly ever use straps. Chalk, on the other hand, all the time. Another wide grip. Bring this one, I don't know, 6 to 10. Not a bad set. More than likely 4 plates is the heaviest we're gonna go today. I wanna do minimum of 2 sets, probably 3. I'll be back. First set with 4 plates, I'm gonna go with an inside grip, just because I feel like I'm a little bit stronger with the inside grip. This will be our top set, take it to failure. Ooh. 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 Hey. I think one more like that. 12 on the first set, feels pretty good. Inside grip, I'm thinking the next one we'll go with an outside grip, and I want to be able to get 10. We're gonna find out. We're gonna take like a 3-4 minute break and get back at it. All right, not to 10, but still a good set. So guys, 2 heavy sets to failure there. And now we're gonna save a little bit of strength and go into rows. First row we're going to single arm cables. Palm down for the stretch, palm up for the contraction. Gonna be our second set. I'm trying not to get anything less than 8 reps. And if I'm getting over 12, probably a little bit heavier. Just because this is the second movement, I don't want to be going too high on the reps. Usually save that till later in the workout. Ooh. All right, so 2 things, guys. When I'm doing this, you guys can see, okay? 2 different handles right here, right? And when I'm going, I'm always reaching across. So if I'm going with my right arm, I'm reaching for the left one, just so that when I'm stretching, I don't have to stretch directly in front of me. I can stretch over to my side, and it's a better stretch. And then last little thing, there's like 2 ways that you can do these. And I'm going pretty heavy, which is kind of why I'm twisting right now. But for instance, you go real light, right? Maybe on this I would grab the same handle. So I was just doing that, which is my favorite way to do it, which is why I do it like that. But you can also bring your elbow out like that and not twist. But I feel like I'm more likely to incorporate more of my rear delt rather than my lat when I'm doing that, which isn't a bad thing. It just depends on what you want to work. We're gonna do one more set, go pretty heavy. Ooh. Ah. 2 ways I kind of want to finish the back workout right now. I want to do a superset. I want to do wide grip pull-ups with pullovers, but I also want to do a bit more rows. So I'm not sure if I want to do the superset and come back to the rows or just finish the rows. I think we're going to come back to it because that superset's going to be pretty hard. We'll do wide grip pull-ups and pullovers. A couple minutes in between. Like for these sets, I was probably taking like 2 minutes. In between the supersets, so it'll probably be roughly the same, 2 or 3 minutes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna do a minimum of 3 sets, and I already have the pullover set up right behind the camera. So it should be perfect. Gym's really not that busy right now. We're chilling. Also, so for these reps, in comparison to when I'm getting warmed up, I'm not going too fast, not going too slow, not really trying to break down the muscle, just a warm up, right? But for these, I will be going slower than I normally do. Maybe could have got a few more, but it's first set. It's all right. Favorite back accessory by far. Stretch right here. Make sure you can get the stretch right here, okay? Right, nothing too complicated, just pull-ups with some pullovers. And the only thing I would say is like, just don't rush through your reps, don't rush through your sets. Take your time. All right, couple minutes, let's get after it. We might have to figure something out for the superset. Depends on when I turn around. All right, got one thing that's open for sure. Also something that I just haven't done in a while, so I kind of wanted to do it. I saw a guy over here doing it earlier. I was like, that looks nice. And I used to love barbell rows, but like, you know, hinging at the hips doesn't feel the best on me, but we're going pretty light, so let's see how it feels. Used to be one of my favorite back movements right here. A little bit wider. Whoa. 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 I like free weights a bit more, but it feels good. Also, that's another thing, guys. If somebody takes your machine, don't let it slow down your workout. If you have a superset in mind, figure something else out. Next set. Last superset. Might mix up all the supersets at this point. Maybe, I don't know. I think the first two sets I got 8 reps apiece doing the pull-ups. And the last set, I want to make it my best set, but in reality, I mean, I'm kind of just thinking I want to get more reps than 8 reps. And in order to do that, I got to go a bit faster. So we're going to get 10 here, and probably the first few reps are going to be decently fast, and then towards the end of it, we'll go a little bit slower. It's the idea. Woo. 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 Ah. Woo. Not the best set, but it's okay. This set though is about to feel amazing. Go to failure. One more. That feels great. I wanna finish with something nice. So I was debating between the pull downs and this guy, and I haven't done that many rows in comparison to my pull downs. So this is what we're gonna finish on: 2 sets, 2 plates, which really isn't too bad for me. And we'll adjust the seat as needed. Oh. Ooh. All right, that feels pretty damn good. We're gonna adjust this guy though. All right, some biceps. Surprise, surprise, single arm preachers. This is how we're finishing. Honestly, maybe some traps at the end, but this is mainly gonna be it. We're gonna do 2 sets, back to back, back to back, and then that'll probably be it. On most of these reps, if not all of the reps, trying to get a stretch at the very bottom, just extending all the way down. And then keeping shoulder, elbow, wrist all in a line. And then just focus on the bicep. Ooh. Oh. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Also, maybe one more thing you guys can think about when you're squeezing, thinking about bringing your pinky to your shoulder, like the outside of your shoulder. Maybe get a little bit of a better squeeze that way. And always supporting myself with my other arm. Never any help on the way down, just on the way up. If I need it, that is. And don't cheat yourself. Ooh. All right. There's a workout. Pretty quick one, pretty easy. I'm done before 4 o'clock, right? Maybe not easy, but like pretty good workout. We're gonna go do 30 minutes in the sauna. That's how we'll finish up. Just finished up the workout. 20 minutes in the sauna, 20 minutes in the steam room. Actually flipped that around. 20 minutes in the steam room, 20 minutes in the sauna. Good workout. Pretty, I don't know, I feel good. I feel hot. Still nice and sweaty, just dripping in my sweatshirt. Feels good. Good workout. I'm gonna go home, eat a pound of meat, and probably start editing the YouTube video. Basically another day in the books for me. Working out, sauna, eating some food. Can't ask for a whole lot more. Hope everybody's doing well. Middle of the week, stay on the grind, staying on it. I will probably catch you guys in the next one. Peace.